Hello students. Today in the second session of the poem Fire and Ice, I'll be taking up the explanation of the poem. The first stanza, some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. It is always debated how will this world come to an end. Some people suggest that fire will destroy the world, while the others feel ice will lead to its freezing and may be the reason behind the destruction of the world. The poet says, from what I have tasted. Tasted means personally experienced of this desire. And what is desire? A strong feeling of wanting to have something. It may be some kind of greed to accumulate wealth, to be powerful. It's a passion that you are driven by. And what is dangerous about this passion? One never feels contented or satisfied. This definitely will, according to the poet, lead to destruction. The poet says that I hold with those who favor fire, meaning that poet agrees with those people or supports those who are of the view that fire will be responsible for the end of the world. Students, here poet has used both fire and ice as symbol. Fire stands for desire, passion, greed, fury, or anger, and ice is equated with hatred, intolerance, indifference, coldness, and insensitivity. Now the next stanza. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction ice is also great, and it would suffice. But if it had to perish twice, poet says that if the world had to perish, perish here means to die or to be destroyed. If the world had to be destroyed not once but twice, then the poet says hatred would be enough. He has seen and experienced enough of hatred. Hatred has been associated with ice, which will definitely result to the end of the world. The cold reasoning devoid of all human feelings will definitely lead to insensitivity, intolerance towards others. One is cold and indifferent. To say that for destruction ice is also great. Why great? Because ice also has the same destructive abilities as fire and would suffice, meaning be enough or sufficient. Just as the world could end because of fire, which is equated to desire, hatred is equally bad and can lead to destruction. With this, we've come to the end of the poem. Now let's take up some of the literary devices. The first literary device is alliteration, which is the occurrence of the same letter or sound at the beginning of adjacent or closely connected words. For example, some say the world will end in fire. Some and say. These are adjacent words. World will. Again, world and will. So this is alliteration. Next is assonance. Assonance is a close repetition of same vowel sounds within a group of words. For example, but if it had to perish twice. Here the I sound has been repeated. Next we have anaphora. Anaphora is a poetic device in which a word or group of words is used repeatedly at the beginning of sentences to create special effect or to emphasize something. For example, some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. Here the expression some say has been used successively in two lines to emphasize the difference of opinion. Then the poet has also used symbols. Fire has been used for desire, greed, fury, or anger, and ice for hatred, insensitivity, coldness, indifference, or rigidity. The poet has also used imagery in the poem. And imagery, what is imagery? Poet refers to the mental pictures or images which come to the reader's mind when one is reading, like fire and ice. I hope, students, you would have understood the literary devices. Go through the poem once again for a better clarity. Thank you.